Holy moly. What a year so far. My washing machine's broken, the dogs have started fighting. I've just got the kids to school and now I'm doing the dishes. I think it's time to sow some seeds and make myself feel better. Well, the dishes are done, and I forgot to tell you another annoying thing that's happened so far this year is our radiator started leaking. And it spilled all over the floor. Flood styly. So my husband's tightened it, left the bowl under there. We are hoping that it won't happen again. We'll give it a week or so. But yeah, because my washing machine's broken, we're not going to get a new one until Saturday, which means we'll be without a washing machine for a week. So, Mama's got to be thrifty with the clothes. Ugh. So in this pot of chocolate treats are my part packs from last year. So I've got all my peppers and my tomatoes. Here I've got some sprouts, some kale, leek, cauliflower, cabbage, swede, you know, all of them, all my bits. I mean, this is how I do it. I get the tiny little bags, I cut off the wording of the packet and sellotape it on, stick the seeds in. Happy days. Excuse my nails, I still haven't taken my nail varnish off. Like that one. But the problem with this system is knowing when to sow them. So what I've done is I've used packets that I've already got to show me the sow dates. Right, January. So I've already sorted out all my seeds for Janvier. I've got leeks, onions. I've got 2 packs of those onions. This pepper says I can sow in January, so that's what I shall do. It's a medium hot pepper. It's going to live in my polytunnel. Harvest June to October. Medium hot cherry chilli. I've got some tomatoes, which also say sow indoors January. That one's red cherry. This one is tomato. Alicante, they're all tomatoes. What am I talking about? Gardener's Delight. This one, it says so January to March for indoors. This picture looks like a hanging basket, but it's not. It's a plant that just chucks out these crazy trusses. I'm going to sow them and see what happens. So I'm not worried about the use by dates on any seeds. They're dried seeds. They come back to life when you want them to. Moneymaker. There we go. Meteor peas. So January to March. Perfect. You can also sow in October and November. Right then, so I'm going to use these to then go through my packets, and I'm going to pull out what I need from there. And then I'll show you what I'm left with. Right then, here's my mess. So I've only pulled 2 out. Lettuce I'm going to do now because it's lettuce. Lettuce you can sow whenever throughout the year, so I'm just going to get some of that going now. Me and my husband are really into the lettuce at the minute, and we've been buying it from the shop, so we don't want to stop doing that. Leeks. I did have leek here, but because I have an open pack, I'm going to use that first, so I'll pop the leek back in the January. I've got too many tomatoes. I did Gardener's Delight last year. It was okay, it was nice. I had too many in my polytunnel, which was my main problem. So not sure if I'm going to go with them again, because I really, if I'm honest, I really want to grow Romas, because my main reason for growing tomatoes is for the sauce. And these are fleshy sauce tomatoes, plum tomatoes. So I might grow them, but I won't sow them until February, let's just say. I'm guessing that one, but I'm going to go Feb with the Romas. So I think I might put all these tomatoes back into my January. I don't want to do too many this year. I did too many last year and got myself into trouble. But I could always grow and sell. So if I decide I want to sell, I will whack these in some pots and get going with it. So in they go. Got my onions, Bedfordshire Champion. I've got 2 packs of that. Don't need 2 packs, so I'm going to chuck that one back in the January. Ready for next year. I've still got a ton of onions. All the onions I planted last year got buried by all the other veggies I was growing, like the carrots and the marrow. So they died off. As soon as I started thinning the carrots, they came back. And as soon as I chopped down the old marrow, the onions came back. So they're growing lovely down there at the minute. Hey ho, live and learn. Give them more space this year. I keep saying next year, but we're January, I keep forgetting. Anyway, so these are my guys that I'm doing today. So today is 6 degrees or 41. This is what Mrs. Polytunnel looks like. A sad state of affairs, very bare and very semi-dishevelled, you know. I don't think you'd ever get trays any neater than that. Shut up, chick, noisy git. He's only squawking because he knows I'm here. So yes, I'm going to move that shelving unit up here because this gets nice morning sun on it. So it'll help with germination a lot better. Look at me giving you the lovely shot of just polytunnel wall. But this is awesome. Look at my lemon tree. Not a single bit of frost damage on it. Bloody wonderful. Does have some lemons gone weird on it, but it also has some lemons that haven't. This one has grown since I've had it. So has this one. Oh, there's lots of them. It's very exciting. But look at these lemons. They are ready to be taken off now. Well excited. Now I know that Mrs. Lemon Tree can survive a winter in my polytunnel. We are good to go with the lemons. Here are my trays. Kept them from last year. Because why buy new ones every year? Seriously. Not good. Massive waste of money. Massive waste of plastic. Peas is what's going in these. Done. Sowing peas. It's difficult, terrible. Easiest thing ever. You get down in there a little bit more. Just give them a sprinkle over. Just can't stand the wet hands. I'm a terrible gardener. Can't stand having wet hands. What kind of gardener can't stand having wet hands? Excuse the moving, but you're on one of my shelving units. Pop the lid on. Chuck it over. Ah, look at that. Massive thing though. It doesn't fit. Let's do that. And I mean, it's possible that in there is enough to fill all of these. Maybe I'll just use it for my onions and not fill in the rest. That's a good idea. I'll do that. Right then. Let's get it packed. I might use my seed sower for this. One seed. Okay. So I take it. It goes 0 round to 5 as numbers. So I presume you just kind of pour it in here when you get it on the 5, so you've got the biggest hole, and kind of just pour them in. In you go. There you go. So that's 0, so none can come out. And then you just change it to 1. Okay, none can come out there. So that's too small. So change it to size 2. Oh yeah. Oh, well, 2 went in there then. Oh, that's a faff. Oh, I'm not sure I like that. I'm going to put it in my hand and then put it in.